Hey everyone, welcome back to Cuddy's Bookshelf, or welcome to Cuddy's Bookshelf if you're new here. Welcome. And welcome to week 3 of spooky season. Can you believe it's week 3 already? Craziness. But yeah, welcome to week 3. Bean is here to say hello. Say hello everyone. Oh, kisses, all the kisses. We nipped to the works this morning, had a little mooch around. There wasn't really much in the works. It was really busy as well, so I couldn't get too much footage because I didn't want to, film everybody. But I did pick up one book, and it is for my Christmas TBR, and it is A Merry Little Meet Cute by Julie Murphy and Serena Simone. I have seen this around. It is in the 3 for £6, but I couldn't see at the time any others that I really wanted. But I had a look, and this has got some good reviews on it. So, yeah, I picked this one up. I really need to take that sticker off because that is a big-ass sticker. And I need to pick a book. Do you know how weird it is? Because we went to go to Starbucks as well, but they didn't have no pumpkin spice anything in. So we sodded that off, and I've just made a latte since being home. It's really weird to go out and be in like a coffee shop or somewhere and I haven't got a book on the go. It's not for me. So let's change that, shall we? We finished last week on Butter, which I did really enjoy. We ended on a high. I'm hoping that I get some faster pace books this week, because as much as I enjoyed Butter, this book right here, The Last Murder at the End of the World, put me in a bit of a slump. So it like really made me, and I think it didn't help reading The Stranger in Her House just before reading that, because that was really good, really page turning. I flew through it, really wanted to know what was going on. So then I got a book that I wasn't too impressed with, and then Butter is more of a slow read. So anyway, let's pick a new one. So the first book we'll be reading this week is, we'll pick this one. Number 1. I don't know what it is because it's the tiniest book. Oh my goodness me, I'm so scared. So I'm going to pick 2 books because I'm thinking I want one to read during the day today, but this is going to be like a one and done, like a one sitting kind of book. I'm really nervous about this book. Honestly, I cannot tell you. It's my first ever extreme horror, and it is No One Rides for Free by Judith Sonnet. So we have this one, but what I'm going to do, because like I say, this is going to be a cup of tea and done sort of book, I am going to unwrap another book and save this one maybe for tonight if oh no, because I've got plans in the morning. I'm going to save this until I've got a chance to read the whole thing all in one, and I will film me reading it. So I am going to unwrap another one. So I've got one just to have through the day. I'll go with this one. I can't believe I've just pulled that one out. And it is number 6, which is this one. Oh, so it is one from a Evernight box. And it is The Last to Leave the Room. But look how creepy this one looks. I'm really excited for it. Oh, we do have a advertisement card and a signed book plate in there. So I'll probably put those to one side as well. But yeah, this book looks really, really creepy, and I'm excited for it. So I might start, I don't know. Do I have time to just blast this out now? I'm really nervous. I'm really nervous. But yeah, these are my next 2 reads. Oh my goodness. Oh no. I'm excited. Scared but excited. Yeah. They're my 2 reads. I literally got nothing to say. I'm just so nervous and excited, nervous, scared already. I ain't even gone into it. This week's the week. starting off with a banger. Yeah, so what I'll do is I will finish my cup of tea, take the sticker off this book because that needs to be done, and then I will get back to you once I've read some. I will film my reactions, especially after the warning pages, because if you haven't seen any of my previous videos when I'm talking about this, it gets to a certain, oh, I'll just flick past it. Page 64, you have like a warning for your like mental health if you carry on reading. So I'll definitely be reading that part on camera after that, but I will let you know once I've started this one also and keep you updated. But that's all I've got to say. Like I say, we had a little mooch around, didn't really see any other books that I wanted, and Starbucks didn't have pumpkin spice, so bit of a fail this morning. But we are going to a gallery to meet one of the artists tonight, so I'll take you with me to that, and then tomorrow I have some witchy plans which I'm really, really excited for. So yeah, I'll get back to you once I've done something else. Good morning. So the witchy thing that I said that I was excited for is I've gone to the second day. Obviously I didn't do the Saturday, but it's the Mind, Body and Spirit. I don't know if you remember many moons ago, but I think it was right at the start of my channel, I came here and I did the full weekend. Well, I am doing the Sunday this year, and I'm coming to the October one, which is, last time I think I came in the March, April time. So yeah, that's what we've got going on today. So I'll take you around with me and we'll do some witchy things.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I am
now back from the witchy show, and I just wanted to show you a few bits that I picked up while I was there. So last year when I filmed me going through the full weekend, I did go to this store where it's Phoenix Flames, and they do like incense already made up. They have like Dionysus and all sorts of different names for them. Like, I think last year I got the Persephone and 4 Thieves, I think I got last year as well. This year I got these 4. And they all smell amazing. They also had, new on this store this year, is kits. You know, I love a kit. And they had a Yule kit. So you put all of the ingredients that's in the bag into like hot water, leave it to simmer, and then obviously drain all of the bits out and then add it into the bottle that is provided. And you can use it as like just spray over yourself or around the room. It's really, really good. I can't wait to do it. So you've got all sorts of things in here regarding Yule. So the woman that owns Phoenix Flames is so lovely. Her name is Angela, and me and her was talking. She was helping me pick out like my incense and which ones to go with what I'm going through at the minute, and help me like emotionally heal and stuff. So she was talking to me for a long while, and while we was talking, she says, I feel like you need an oil. So it's like a rollerball oil, and obviously it has crystals in it. This one is for Libra, but she gave me this and it smells amazing. It's got a little crystal as the rollerball as well, and she just gave it me. She was like, you don't need to pay for it, I'll give it you. I was like, thank you so much. And it really did calm me through the day. Like, I kept, because I did take my witch casket calming smelling salts with me, so I kept getting them out of my bag, and when I was feeling a little bit overwhelmed, when I told her this, and she was like, well, now you don't have to get your salts out your bag, you can roll this. So I put it on my wrists and everything, and it really did help through the day. So I'm so grateful. And when I went back to her store, I remembered that I needed to get some more charcoal disc, is what you use when burning these sorts of incense. I know that I'm running low on them, so I was like, right, I'll go back to that store and get them from Angela. So I did. I picked up a pack of charcoal sticks. She also gave me these. She was like, just have them. Just have them. I was so overwhelmed and so grateful. I was like, really? I don't mind paying for them. And she was like, don't worry about it. Just have them. And she really, really made my day, like, with her generosity and like giving me her time and answering questions that I had, and just really listening to me when I was talking about what I actually needed, rather than trying to upsell products. She was actually figuring out what would work best for me, and giving me advice on how best to use things. And I just thought it was so amazing, and I'm just so grateful. And then the other things that I picked up was, I did pick up a couple of things for my mum. So my mum used to have some of these before, but somebody accidentally washed them and broke them. It is Worry People. You tell them your worries. So the bag is full of little people, but there's one for reference. And you tell them your worries, you put it under your pillow. There was also other separate ones that is designed for certain things. So there's one for health. So I picked this one out for her, and she's been trying to lose weight. She's been going to Slimming World and stuff like that. So I got her a weight one as well, so she could have those in there and join her little Worry People. So I picked those up for my mum. And then the only other thing that I picked up, which was for myself, is just because I thought it was really cute, is I picked up this bag. And it is just a standard bag, but it had like the Green Man on it, and I was just drawn to it. So yeah, it wasn't too expensive. So that's everything that I picked up from the Witchy Show. You would have seen, I did have a smooch around all the stores. I only watched 2 of the like talks that they had going on. There was quite a few, but I missed some of them. I got talking to Angela, and funnily enough, the one that I really wanted to attend, I said to a friend that met me there, my friend only stayed for a little while, but I said to her, the talk that I really want to attend is candle magic, because I use a lot of candle magic all of the time. So I like to hear other people talk about it, like their ways of like imbuing the candles and all that sort of thing, all about candle magic. I can't get enough. So I was like, I really want to attend that one. And funnily enough, when I went back to Angela's store, it was when the first time I went back, because I was going to get these then, but then I realised there was only 5 minutes to the talk that I didn't want to miss. And Angela was just moving away from her stall, and she says to me, oh, I've got a talk in 5 minutes. I'm doing the candle magic. And I was like, how weird is that? I was like, that is the only one that I was like, I really want to go to that one today. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. My friend attended the hypnosis one with me. I did have that one. I went to that one last year and heard him speak, and I enjoyed it the year before, and it was still really good this year. But yeah, those were the two talks that I went and seen and really enjoyed. Also updating you on last night, so I went to a art, like someone was presenting their new artwork in a gallery, so me and Daniel went, we got invited, and funnily enough, it was like a local celebrity in Nottingham. You may know of him as Lad Baby. He has done Christmas #1s, like featuring sausage rolls and stuff. He was there as well, so that was really nice. But yeah, it was a really lovely evening. We got back and had Domino's because it was getting later on, so it was too late to cook anything. So it was a lovely evening last night as well. But once I got back last night, I did some editing, and that just took all of my time up. And then I woke up this morning, spent all day at the My Body and Spirit show. So I have not read anything. I've not read anything. I did try and read something, but I can't remember what I read. Do you ever get like that when you read like the first couple of chapters and then leave the book, but then you can't remember exactly what it was that you've just read? Or is that just me at the minute? But I want to read a good bit of it soon, hopefully tonight. The only other thing that's stopping me from reading, other than like actually having a social life, is I got a new jigsaw puzzle come through the post. I did buy one after getting paid, and at this time I got Charles Dickens. So the first one that I got was Jane Austen, and I really enjoyed that one. It's by the brand Gibson, and they've done like a storybook series. So I obviously, like I just said, I did get the Jane Austen one from the voucher from work. So this month I got Charles Dickens, and I'm really, really excited to do it. There is another one that I really wanted, which was Sherlock Holmes. So hopefully one day I might be able to get that one as well. But yeah, I'm just really excited for this one. So I might read a little bit. I am absolutely shattered, I'm not going to lie. I didn't sleep very well last night, and obviously I had to get up early to get to the show today. So I am shattered, so I've got a feeling that I am going to sit and start a book but then fall asleep. So what I might do is do some of my jigsaw puzzle first, because I know that will keep me awake, and then I will probably watch some Criminal Minds whilst doing my jigsaw puzzle, and then get back into reading, even if it's tomorrow. I'm back at work tomorrow, so I will have more time. But yeah, who knew, having a social life you can't read as much. But yeah, I just really wanted to show you what I picked up today and catch you up on last night, what I got up to, and the fact that I literally have not read anything. So I do apologise about that, but I've been doing stuff. Obviously with editing, having time to edit as well as actually doing stuff, I haven't managed to read anything. I feel bad for not reading. That's weird, isn't it? But I will catch you up when I don't have any more plans other than going to work. So I should be reading again as soon as I can, and I won't fall asleep. But yeah, I'm just really excited about my jigsaw puzzle. So this is going to be like the quickest clip there ever was, because I am running late for work, so I really need to get going. But I have finished Last to Leave the Room, and I also added in The Girl Next Door. by Jack Ketchum, and I will do a full review of these tomorrow when I finish my night shift, because I've got a night off tomorrow. So tomorrow morning when I finish my shift, I will do a proper full review of these. I have read the first few pages of No One Rides for Free, but I've got a feeling that this is going to be, you know, with it being so short, it's going to be really fast paced, and I really want to get my reactions on camera to this book. So I still haven't really read very much of this at all, so I'm going to save that, and hopefully tomorrow night I will read it on camera so you can see my reactions. But I don't have a book to read currently, so I need to unwrap one. So here we go. We'll go with this one. And it is number 2. It's already popping open. Oh, this is perfect. And it is The Devil Makes 3. And I'm really looking forward to this one. Like I say, I wasn't sure where I got this one from. I don't know if it was like a pre-order that I'd done or it came in a box. I'm unsure. But I am excited for it. I think it's giving like dark academia vibes. So it says the devil seeks his due from 2 unsuspecting students. I absolutely love the cover for this. And underneath the dust jacket it has some gold foiling. So yeah, I'll read this one tonight. This one is quite short, so I might actually unwrap another one just in case, and we will go with this one. You're gonna have one hell of a wrap up, I tell you. 16, which is a paperback. I'm so excited for this. So it is the 3rd one of The Housemaid. So The Housemaid is Watching by Frida McFadden. I am really, really excited to get into this one, but I am going to read this one first, then this one. The reason I unwrapped 2 is just in case I do, because I've got travel time as well in the morning. So just in case I do fly through this one, I've got that one as backup. So yeah, I have 2 to read. I'm really excited to get into those. I cannot tell you. So yeah, I will do, like I say, I will come back tomorrow. I will do a full review on these. Any of the ones that, if I could manage to read any whole of a book tonight, and you will see me with some footage of reading No One Rides for Free, because you know we're gonna want to see my reaction, because I want to see it too, because I'm so nervous. As soon as I started reading a few chapters, and it literally starts where she's at the gas station putting gas into the tank or whatever. Obviously it's America, so they name it, so whereas we would say petrol, but yeah, she's filling up. So I was like, well, that's where like the man gets in the car, if I remember. That's where he gets in. So I'm gonna save it anyway. But yeah, I will come back and give you reviews on this, so you won't be waiting long. It will be the next clip. So yeah, these are the next 2. The Devil Makes 3 and The Housemaid is Watching. So I am back to do some reviews, because I have read 3 books and I have not updated you on any of them, like wrap them up. And I finished work this morning. I've been asleep most of the day. Not gonna lie, I could not keep my eyes open, so I have catched up on some sleep. Then I've had a bath. My hair's still a little bit wet, but I wanted to get this filmed tonight because I do want to film me reading shortly. So the first book I will talk about is Last to Leave the Room, and this follows Dr. Tamsin Rivers, and she is one of the research team that is trying to research why the city is sinking. And where she does her research, she also does it at home. And then one day she goes down to her basement and a mysterious door has appeared. So she starts to investigate this door, seeing if it moves, if it disappears. She stays with it at first to try and make sure it doesn't disappear without her finishing her research on the door. And then a doppelganger, her exact replica, comes through the door. And it gets really twisty and turny. I don't want to say too much, but it does get darker, and you sort of start questioning who is who, and like even to the point where they do like studies, and the doppelganger, all of her like insides are the opposite way round, so everything is backwards. But it is intriguing. I did enjoy it, but it's not my favourite. I think I will give this one 2 stars, 2.5 maybe. But yeah, there's other books that I've read that would be 3 stars, and this one is just a little bit lower. But I did enjoy it. But yeah, I was a little bit slumpy still reading it. And then, because obviously when I unwrapped that one, I also unwrapped No One Rides for Free, and I'm hoping, well, I am going to, after I film this clip, I'm going to sit down and read this. It is night time. My husband has just gone to bed, so I'm going to curl up on my little reading nook and read this at night. I'm going to make my son a hot drink first, so then I don't scold myself by running up the stairs. But I have read the first chapter of this, and it's to the point where she's just gone into the gas station, she's just filled up, she's very into sexual exploitation. Once her kids have left for school, she likes to have a few men round. She's just got back in the car, and the girl, she notices her daughter is crying, and she's like, what's the matter, what's the matter, holds her hand and everything, and she's like, Mum's here, what's the matter? And then this really deep voice just says they're not allowed to speak, and then she realises like her son is crying also, and there is a man holding a gun to her son's head. And that's where I've read to, and I thought I better stop reading and start filming my reaction to reading it. But I'm still really, really nervous. I'm already crapping my pants with the man in the car. Yeah, so I'm going to carry on reading this shortly. And because I needed another book, but I wasn't able to film me unwrapping one, I picked up Jack Ketchum's The Girl Next Door. I really, really enjoyed this, although it was really difficult read. It's about Meg and Susan, and they have lost their parents in an accident, so they are moved in, they've been moved to her aunt's house, and it's just heartbreaking. Those two girls, I just want to climb into the book and just give them the biggest hug, because that's all they need. And they are with her aunt, and their aunt is not a very nice person. She just, I don't want to spoil anything, because I did go into this one blind, like I do most of my like thrillers and that. It is a hard-hitting read, so I would check trigger warnings, because there is abuse in here from multiple people. So I would check that. There is all different kinds of abuse, so mental, physical, sexual. So please be wary when reading it. But I don't want to say too much on it, other than I did thoroughly enjoy it. It's not so much thrillery. It's more, what's the word I'm trying to say? It's more heartbreaking, gripping. It's a gripping read, and you're hoping throughout the whole book. And it did make me like tear up at some points, so I did thoroughly enjoy it. It did bring out a lot of emotions in me. So yeah, I read that in between. And then I have just finished, I probably got a red mark on my face because I have just been like this reading, because I wanted to get this finished so I could wrap it up, and it's The Devil Makes 3. So I did enjoy this. I enjoyed it. This is one that's going to be 3 stars, because this one will be 5. And this is why this one only got 2.5 or 2 stars, because I did enjoy this one more than this one, but it wasn't so much a 4-star, 5 stars, because they're like my favourite books. In this one, it follows Tess and Elliot. Tess is a girl that's just started at school, but she works in the school's library because she managed to get into this school because of her aunt. Her aunt works in the library, so she got a job with her aunt, which is helping to pay for like the board and everything of her being at this school. She has to get this big pile of books together to send to someone, and the name on it is Elliot Birch, and the only Birch that she knows at that school is the principal, so she thinks that it's the principal that she met on her first day. He's really snobby and didn't like her, but he knew that he was doing a favour to her aunt by letting her go to that school. Every book that she pulls out, she writes on a little sticky note, like, random comments of like he's a douche, or different types of ways of saying that she hates him, basically. And it's really funny. But then a girl that also works in the library finishes the order of, because it was a large collection of books, so finishes gathering the books and sends them off before Tess can take the notes off of it, just making her feel good at the time. And luckily for Tess, Elliot is not actually the principal, it's the principal's son. So he confronts Tess and he's like, why do you hate me so much? I don't even know you. And she was like, that was for your dad. And luckily he doesn't like his dad very much either. But then Elliot asks for a favour, and she has to take him down into the lower levels of the library because he wants to look at the restricted section of the books. So she agrees because she thinks that she owes him one for not like grassing her up, sort of thing. And whilst they're down there, they find a stairwell. It was like a click, you know how it is, and then a secret doorway, like steps, opens up. So they go and investigate, and they find a book down there. Tess reads what is on the book, and in doing so, she releases a devil. And that's where I'll leave it. They release a devil, and the devil is determined not to be confined again. He wants to be free, so they're having to deal with this devil. It's really, really good. You get a lot of book talk. It does get really like creepy and dark. It does put you in that dark academia type feel mood with it. So yeah, I did enjoy this. So that is that one. And then obviously, because I didn't want to read this while I was at work and I wanted to film it for you so you could see my reactions, when I unwrapped The Devil Makes Three, I also unwrapped The Housemaid is Watching. I have not started this yet, but this book will probably be the last book of this video. And so I'm going to film me reading this and finish this tonight, and then hopefully read this tomorrow. Get this finished tomorrow. I can finish this vlog off, and then it will give me time to edit it and make sure it's all for Sunday. So you will have this vlog for Sunday. And then obviously I will unwrap a new book, because I don't like it when I leave it where you know what I'm reading but I haven't read it yet. I always try and wrap all of the books up and then unwrap the next book in the following video. I'm just ranting on now, aren't I? But I did want to show you, I got a few books come through the post, but I am obsessed with this one, and it's My Neighbour Totoro, and it is the all-in-one. It's the film been made into a manga. And I am obsessed. I am obsessed. It's just a tiny little book, but like having my favourite scenes. Like this is one of my favourite scenes in the movie. Having it in book form. So, it just makes me so happy. Like I just want to dance around the seats with them. But yeah, it's just a beautiful book. Got the whole film in one. I love Studio Ghibli so much that I have other ones of these. I think I've got Kiki's Delivery Service coming, and I think it's Spirited Away, I want to say. They're the ones that you can currently pre-order, so I had this on pre-order for quite a while, but it's finally come, and I'm hoping to get to this soon. I think it's just going to be the coziest of reads, so I'm so excited. But yeah, I will sign out and go and read this. I will make it aware on the video whilst I'm reading. I will like prompt you when I get to the warning section, to say, you know, shit's about to hit the fan. Yeah. Pray for me. I don't know if I want to continue. Don't read this book. Don't read it. Just, that's it. Just don't read it. I feel sick. It's the most depraved, disgusting thing I have ever read. Don't read it. Don't read it. Honestly, I'm not, like, I don't really want to react to it because I don't want to promote people's intrigue. It's just vile. It's just gross. It's disgusting. Yeah. So I finished it. Yeah. Ugh. I can't even. I don't even know what to do with myself. So obviously at the beginning, I don't really want to talk about it. I'll say a little bit and just don't read it. Just don't read it. At the beginning, obviously, the woman has just got back in the car. There's a man in the car with the two kids, a son and a daughter. And then he just tells her to drive. So she starts driving. And then they see a elderly couple on the side of the road. So he makes her pull over. It's so short. I don't want you to read it anyway. But anyway, there's a lot of killing. There's a lot of disturbing sex stuff in here. Like really depraved regarding all of them. The son, the daughter, the old lady, Jodie, who is the mum. He makes them do some terrible, terrible things. And yeah, and now I just feel sick. I don't think extreme horror's for me. Or just not. I don't know. Maybe if it's less sexual based, more like slasher movie type thing. I don't mind reading about gore and watching gore. It's just this book. It's ugh. So I was reading about the author and in the afterword, and the author said that they wrote it in 10 days. I just feel like they was just writing for the effect of it. Do you get what I mean? There was not much story to it. It was just write the most depraved things that you can write, and that's that. It's just reactions for people. Anyway, that's that done. I think I'm gonna go and watch a Disney movie or something to get that out of my head. Right, on that note, I'm going to bed, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow when I've started The Housemaid is Watching. I'm so excited for that one. Oh, I feel sick. So last night I got into bed and I started The Housemaid is Watching, and then all of a sudden it was like 6:30 in the morning and I'd finished it. And so I went to sleep about 7:30 this morning, 7:45, something like that. But yeah, I read this in one sitting while I was in bed, and I did really enjoy it. I can't really say much about it, because if you haven't read the first two, you don't know who survives the first one and then in the second one. So let me just say it's about some reoccurring characters that did survive the first two books, and it follows those characters so many years in the future, so you get to see how their lives have gone since the occurrences that happened in the first two. And they're trying to keep the past behind them, but you know, it always creeps in a little bit, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. I don't think I enjoyed it as much as the first one. The first one has been my favourite out of all three of them, but I did enjoy it. So that's all I can really say about this. I just wanted to wrap that up, and I'm going to end this vlog here because I've probably got more than enough footage. So I'll finish it here, and then I will start next week's after I finish this one. So I hope that you've enjoyed this vlog. I hope that you have read some really great books this week. Let me know all your thoughts on the books that I've read, if you plan to read any, if you have read them, and yeah, let me know all of the things. These are all the books that I have read this week. My favourite would be The Girl Next Door. Don't read No One Rides for Free. And yeah, that's all of the books I've managed to read this week. I am so happy with my reading. I obviously did a little bit more socially this week, so I didn't get as much reading done. But I have, how many have I got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7 books left. I still have a full week plus the 4 days, is it? From Monday till Halloween. 4 or 5 days that week. So yeah, I hope that you've enjoyed this vlog. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from me, please subscribe, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye! Oh, what was that? You alright, love? Oh, I love you too. I love you too. We have, well, you haven't, have you? You've been sleeping. So we nip to... Alright, I love you too. And I need a book. It's so weird. What I was saying was... back to what I was saying. Ooh. Okay. You have this down here, look. You have this down here. Mummy just needs to unwrap a book. It's my first ever... Hold on, let me actually get it out. It's my first... Oh, halfway out. So, this year I got... Hold on. Let's not drop things. Can you see? Can you see? I finished editing it. Maybe I should get my book on Audible and listen to the audio whilst doing a jigsaw puzzle. I'll see. I'll probably put Criminal Minds on, I'm not gonna lie. Go Gadget! I would check trigger warnings. I'll check those too. The school is the... Can you see that floaty? when I unwrapped The Devil Makes Three, I also unwrapped. I'm gonna feed me. I'm gonna feed me reading it.